Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Valiciousness. I thank you once again today, guys, for joining me for this new series of Darkest Dungeon. Now, the DLC has come out. I did pause it for a little bit because I was not sure if the DLC added on to it or anything to it. So, just my timer going right here. We're gonna begin anew. So, campaign-wise, as you can see, this will be from the very start. Now, I will have all the DLCs added in here. Crimson Court, the districts, the Flagellant. I have not played with them at all. I know nothing of them. We're gonna go, Darkest. I have actually not completed this yet, and we're still gonna go with the mods. The mods will be the unofficial palette expansion pack, the Assassin class mod, the Seer class mod, Cannoneer, Revenant, 3-in-1 Dark Soul skin and Bloodborne skin, and Dark Soul skin for the Abyss Watcher and the Dark Wraith. The DLC. The list for these and the links will be listed down below in the description after every video. So, can you all hear Darkest? Good name. Let's continue then, shall we? And begin. So, well, I mean, we've seen this enough times already, haven't we? So, skip ahead, shall we? Let's get right into the gameplay. We know what you guys are here for. You're gonna see me die, murder, and try to claw my way out of this little adventure, then, shall we? With the stagecoach gone. Stagecoach destroyed and the carekeeper gone. You have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. Alright, currently in a room. Then move forward, click on another room in the map displays will take you to the connecting rooms. So, we're to head here. This
have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
It's a great voice. I'll try not to talk over it. So, while the hallway, push D to move forward, A to move back. If you prefer mouse, you can click ahead or behind the party to move them. I'll use A and D.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click on the skill icon and click on the highlighted target. You can't select a particular skill. It's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see the requirements. Well, we're just gonna let this gentleman, if you don't mind. Bleed for me, please. Thank you. Redeem to return and slash.
Their formation is broken.
Simple, straightforward.
Maintain the offensive.
Each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Mouse over the items to show details about them. This works in inventory too. Press the circle button to close the window. I'll take my 100 gold, please. Also, that's the highest palette we have for them, correct? Okay. Continuing on a little bit. While exploring, you can often find interactive objects. Click on them or push W to investigate them. Take a look at the tent. We have more valuables, which is
Reward for a task well performed.
150 gold, pretty much for doing the tutorial area. No complaints.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Okay, so
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
that is the plan. So, the guy I'm scared of the most right now is the Fusilier in the back there. He can do the most damage. As of now. Yeah, 6 damage overall for him. Now, the big guy does cause stress, random whips. And he's the guy I'm most concerned about in this particular fight due to stress. Stress will not heal on us. See if I can stun him. 50-50. 50-50, good. One goes heads. Because he can't do, with his skills down below there, he cannot cause any stress. So let's finish him off. Minimum damage. 48 got the bottom roll there. Or debuff, he's gonna come off. So it's 90% chance of stunning him now. That ain't happening. So just deal damage on him and get him out of the way. And this will kill him. Can use that last round, but corpses. Most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but it's better to approach it. Often a better approach is to use ranged skills, push-pull skills, and even corpse-clearing skills. Skills that some heroes possess. Monsters kills with corpse, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. Incoming. Oh my, no, that's, okay, 21 stresses. A bit more than I'd like to have early on, because we are taking these guys out in the next fight as well.
Well struck.
Good crit. Or hit. Bleed for me and die.
Force alone does not dissuade the
8 crests,
sharp blade.
1600 gold. Now, after you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Was that the case back before they made that update, or was that just new? So we're just gonna return to Hamlet because that chest behind us is always booby trapped with poison. It's called a trap chest for a reason. Oh, 5,000 gold to start us off here. 3210 after that, 3210. 8 crests to get us going. Now, let's see what we get here. The yips! Negative 5 accuracy. Not great. Worse ones out there, but not great. So,
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
great. So, apprentice, remain dismissed. These guys are the same every time we enter into here. You'll trouble you may. On any screen in the game, push and hold H to see contextual help for controls in that mode. Try while in town exploring, fighting, camping, and more. So, graveyard. No one will
end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Thank you. Anything else? No. No one's ever gonna end up here. No one's ever gonna die on our watch. I hope.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So, House of the Ruin, Old Road, and all the parts we'll have to get for going through here. And the Crimson Court, which will be the extra. We have the Baron, the Viscount, the Countess, and the Darkest Dungeon, which I don't know if there's anything more in there. Collected journals are afterwards. What's in our coach? The normal two?
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
I'll pass on the corpses if you don't mind. So we get the usual. We get the
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
and the Vestal. Wait for him to talk.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the stage coach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, click the plus symbol on the left and then click the symbol. Now, I want this upgraded quickly so that we can get our new heroes, the new ones, both DLC and modded, into there. And roster is fine for now. I don't know which one I want to get first. Roster is actually pretty nice. We'll hold off on this one until we need it. Can't really do anything else right now. Nothing else has been unlocked. Off we go.
A mecca of madness and morbidity.
Mecca?
Your work begins.
Nothing? Okay. There isn't much to do in town right now. Time to embark on a quest. Click the embark button on the bottom of the screen. Hey, this is where you select a quest to form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click on the quest to see the details. Drag the heroes into slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party in default party order. And get a lovely little name down here according to what they are. So, we'll drag the Plague Doctor into here and the Vessel. The usual suspects. Now if I move this around, we have the Red Hook. I move this here. Tricky Glory. No? No name? No name? Sorry. Red Hook. So, we want him in the first 2 slots because our abilities, as we can see here, will only activate in the first 2. And he can only target the first 2 up here. So, into the future. He'll take either the second or the third position mostly. Second to third, anyone for that one, and second and third. She will take the back 2. If every skill has a back 2, and he back 2. So we can put these 2 in any order. The further back they are, the less chance they are of being targeted. So if they're in the front, they'll get targeted by melee. If they're in the back, they'll get targeted by ranged. So let's be off. Have all those heroes skipped? No. What'd I do? Whoops. That would've been bad. Handicapped myself off the get-go.
Cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
There's so many dead people. So, you'll take different supplies depending on what region you're going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences. But always bring some torches and food. I read that the reverse way because I felt like it. Take it how you will. Now, for your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Well, it's a short adventure, so as usual, I like taking 2 keys, 2 shovels. Oh wait, no, 1 key, 2 shovels, 8 food, 6 torches. What the? This is new. Soothing tincture to endure one's mind against the horrors of the dark. Ah, we don't need that. Yeah, it's new. It's shiny. It's kind of scary at the same time. We got anti-venom for free and holy water for free. That'll be fine. I hope. Hopefully we don't run into a collector like we did last time. Now, like I said, I have not beaten this game, nor gotten very far, so my experiences are, and impressions on a lot of things are still quite fresh. So, if you want an expert playthrough of this game, I'm not the guy. Just fair warned. However, if you are still here, thank you, and welcome to the channel. So, sorry, I was playing with the green screen here in the background a little bit, sorry. Hello, Toonbone Rabble. 8 health, 0 dodge, 1 speed, and they whack you with their sticks. Question? Answer? So they have 10 blight resist, and our base chance is 100. So 90% chance of blighting this guy. 90%. Okay, that is a wonderful follow-up to this game. Now these guys cannot bleed; they're bones. 200% chance of resisting. So I'm just gonna grape shot them. Half health each. Good start. And then we'll judgment. They got the back there, 7 damage. Kills him. Heals her. All. Whack. And dead. 125.
This expedition at least promises success.
Unlock strongbox, so I can't use a key on it. The contents are ours, and we gain a shovel and 2 jade. Wonderful. Next room. We just need to explore 90% of the room, so we're just gonna go this way.
Even the
Shovel.
cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, now, as usual with these, I want to kill her first, because she causes a lot of stress, and which is bad, annoying, scary, and, annoying. So let's see if we can stun her. 100% base chance, 25% chance of avoiding it, 75% overall. Come on! Did I say stun? I meant blight. Shoot all 5 damage into her. Oh god, she takes 4 per turn. Well, she'll be dead next turn, but that's going to be, what, 12? 19 stress on us? Cool. Bump of the night, which will miss. Physical damage is not really the concern right now. It's mostly stress early game. I won't be really investing in any of these guys until they hit about 3. Crit heal, nice. Holy water and gold.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Now, early on, I could go for a low light run for some early rewards. Might not be a bad idea. You know what? Let's go for a low light run early on. These guys will be fine.
Glittering gold,
Trinkets and baubles.
Paid for in blood.
Blood? What blood? Blood money? So we're gonna have more stress. Plus dodge. That's new, I think. Once again, I'm still kind of new to this, but I don't remember dodging there last time. So, it is a plague grenade. We don't have stun on him, so it's either blight in the front or blight in the back. Well, blight the back, because killing her first is important. 80% chance of stunning her, that did not, or blighting her, that did not work. Zealous, these 2 guys, neither one of them died. He's the last one to go because we have no more of our indicators. Sorry. Let's try. If we get lucky, we can kill her. Sucks. Dang it. She lives. Okay. Stressing the one guy that doesn't have any. That's fine. Our light goes down, not to the next level yet. It has to go down to below 50, I believe, for that. Gun for the old gods misses, but because that does cause a bit of bleeding. So now that we've seen their attacks, we can see their skills. Now let's blight her again. Wait. There we go. If this blights her, she will die. Good.
Slowly.
See? Prophecy.
This is how a life is taken.
Oh god, that's a lot of bleeding. So if you crit on a status effect, well, didn't there, but crits on status effects don't cause them to do more damage instantly. It's over time. So just more damage in the end. So it'll do, instead of it doing over 3 rounds, it'll do 5. 5. I'm not used to having such a small screen to talk to you guys in. Let's make it. Ooh, god, that's a little bit too big. There we go. The blood. The blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottles of the blood will be retained in your estate at the quest end. They'll be added to the provisions of embarked parties. The blood is rare, spread it around wisely amongst those in need. Okay, this is an entirely new thing for me. The call is unyielding, the urge is irresistible. Only the blood will quell this thirst. Let's hold on to that, I guess. And family crest, so we'll get a key, unlocking this. Unlock a bit more. So, sorry, let me just move that around a little bit. Sorry, first video, lots of little testing here and there. So, this is really part of the new DLC. Now, the light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics of the game. The darker it gets, the harder things will get, but the better the reward. Right-click on the torch from the inventory to boost the light back up. Now, see, in here, this was the old menu. There was nothing about dodging in there. So, oh, well, I guess actually it changed again. More stress, monster accuracy and damage. Here's a surprise, more loot. I thought it used to be where we did more damage too. Heat trap. Not a good dodge on the trap there. We'll continue going to the low light for now. But if it's worth the loot. +2 on the loot. Continuing on. Okay. Our opening paladin crusader. He's kind of a selfish thief, so he's gonna take all that. Oh, that's a lot. 10 food, 125 1250 gold and 8 crests. That's a good amount. Pitch black.
Wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
So now we need the hunger. The music is picking up because we're in the pitch black area. Triple on the loot chance, more stress, heroes accuracy and damage, and a higher chance of us getting surprised. We win this, and this is a boss fight. Okay, that was not the final area. We actually got a scouting. I'm surprised. Battle room with Curio. We're gonna go down this way here. More stuff we already scouted, so no traps. Down here. We're definitely gonna need a shovel for these. Glad we didn't get any stress off of that. I think that does stack with the stress we get from the pitch black. Now, do we get surprised? No. We're gonna get a lot of stress off this guy though. 5 damage, 21 stress off of him. So I want to plague the back two because stress guy and damage dealer for each turn. Shoot them all down. Once again, killing the stress guy. Yeah, try to kill him. No, dang it. Arbalisk. Just shoot the back of the quarrel. This can do a lot of damage. 8's not bad. Good amount of health right now. Great amount of slash. 5. Okay, he's slowly dying there. Let's zealously accuse these guys. Try to kill them slowly. Axe blade. Once again, go for the highest health guy right now. Dodges it good. Let's light them again. Okay, 8 damage per turn. 8 damage per turn. Do more damage on him to kill him. These other two will die on their. He'll die on his own. We need to do more damage to him. So pistol shot there. He'll die on his own. We just have to worry about these two guys. Good. Okay, red slash. 5 damage. Once again, we can heal these up. I don't want to use this ability because it'll give us more torch, and that'll get rid of us of our loot chance now that the fight is going in our way. I thought that was the AoE. Whoops. Okay. 1 left, 1 health. And of course he gets to go. Hey, that's more stress for us. 14. Ugh. And a stun. Come on. He's slow, so we get to go first, I believe. 0 the damage. He is blighted and dead. No, 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 no. We're going to continue adventuring because I see a chest right there with my name on it. There we go. 12.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
There we go. Not a lot of gold, but good amount of heirlooms for starting out. Now, I'm going to be very stingy on the gold because it's very, very, very expensive to level these guys up late game. Come on. Alright. So, overall, 6,000 gold. 6,000 gold. 21 heirlooms, which is really good, or like for the first run there. Now, not every run I'm going to do is going to be a dark run. Thin blood, blight resist, resolution, time will never drink, resilient. These are not bad. These just kind of limit me on what they can do. I prefer them gambling so we can get more trinkets. 10 stress healed. That's good. I'll take the ones that can't do in town.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Whatever that is, I don't know. Sounds like a Cthulhu, but I'll just leave it be for now. So, severe negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the Sanctitarium. Now we have the Tavern and the Abbey. So, what are that? I love how we get that tip, but we don't even unlock this yet, which is the Sanctitarium. But we're gonna get the Abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the Tavern and Abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero, depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until next week. You'll have to take a different hero with you on their next quest. So, hello Caretaker. He'll always take up one of the spots. I like getting the middle spots. It's always good enough for how much we're going to need for the stress relief. But I want them...
kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
But I want them gambling, because that gets us free trinkets sometimes. Now, okay, I'm going to open up this again. I don't have the deeds for it. We can trade. It's considering I have 44 crests. How did I get that? Oh, okay, no commento. Nope, no complaino. So let's get 1 deed off this. This will bring it to 4 next time they come in. And I'll do a few... Wait, yes, we're getting more deeds, right? Okay. And that'll increase our barracks over here.
Traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
So
we can use this.
Lower that. So let's get a cannoneer, a arbalist, and a man-at-arms.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
So, Tavern I want to upgrade because I want to get more gambling.
Strong drink, a game of chance,
Close.
and companionship. The rush of life.
So, what do we have here? Stress, crit. She will never drink. Fascinated wounds and torture. So, let's get him here so he can lower his stress there. And we'll get her in the Abbey for a higher power. What does he only like doing? God-fearing. He will only pray, which he cannot do because the caretaker is taking up the cloister. We could upgrade it if I wanted to get more crests. We've already spent a lot on them right now. But that's all for this one. So, episode 1, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. My name is Vicious. If you guys are still hungry, stick around. I got another video coming right around the corner, guys. And I'll see you there. So, it's a new series, guys. This one is starting up and fresh because of the DLC coming out. I wasn't sure how the DLC interacted with these. And I didn't want to go too far into the gameplay before the DLC stopped it. But we're continuing on here. So, new series, guys, if you like it, please do like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!